Hey you, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be reacting to Louder Than Bombs, the song. The reason for that is that I've recently watched, in a recent Run BTS episode, ARMY could take like a survey for that, and they answered questions and BTS had to guess which songs ARMY selected. So one of them was like, what's number one of the songs that ARMY wants them to perform live? And it was Louder Than Bombs, and I'd never heard of that song before, and since it was on top of ARMY's list to watch them perform live, I'm guessing it's one of the songs that they never have performed live before, which is why the wish is so strong for them to be performing it. So yeah, let's check out that song and the lyrics and see what it's all about.
이젠 너무 선명해졌어 저 하늘 속에 낯선 그림자
JK sounds incredible.
아무도 심해질 수 없어
Oh, sorry, but like Tae's voice. I don't know if it's the register, but that sounds like crazy.
아무도 심해질 수 없어 좋은 것만 보고 듣지 마 고요한 너의 슬픔이 나를 흔들어 조용한 나의 바다에 파도가 일곤 해 Louder than bombs break 쏟아지는 아픔들
Ooh, what was that vocal trill? That sounded almost oriental.
네게 쓰였던 그 표정이 그 표정이 아니란 걸 알게 때부터 Louder than bombs I break
Okay, I had to look up what Dulcet Lyrics has to say about it. Dulcet Lyrics quotes a Spotify storyline here. Louder Than Bombs tells the story of how sadness and fear grow as one encounters stories of pain around the world. The message that we will continue to listen to your story and will never stop singing, so speak yourself, intensifies with the song's brisk yet grand atmosphere. Okay, well, I knew it was about sadness and fear and pain, but I didn't know whose pain. So I'm guessing it's kind of world pain, you know. In German we have a word for that actually called Weltschmerz, which is this unidentified pain that you feel, which is not your own, but just the pain basically at the state that the world is in. I'm guessing maybe that describes it quite well. So it's like all of the individual stories that are being told by ARMY basically of their pain or fear. It's like, we will keep listening, or like, you should not, if you feel something like that, you should talk about it, basically. Speak your mind, speak your feelings, right? Like the atmosphere is almost a bit sinister, or like it's kind of like closer to film music or something. It's quite dramatic.
Baby, I'm nothing more than nothing, brighter than the light. Don't you want anything from me?
Oh, his voice.
Don't you want anything from me? You say I'm something more than something, brighter than the light. Don't you give up your life? Here I stay, cry, for better days. Every day amazed, wonder if this is my place. Words, no way, it's kundalini ground. 홀로 무너지는 종묘, louder than bombs, yeah. Oh, what to tell you, 어둠은 말해, 어디라도 있단 게 두려워 말해. 어떤 밤이 날 삼켜도 나 포기하지 않아. No, we are fine, we're shine. 어떤 밤이 날 삼켜도 나 포기하지 않아.
Interesting. The message is quite clear and strong, but the music, again, the message and the music are interesting combination. Speak your mind, speak your truth. I don't feel like this is the story. It's not basically, it doesn't feel like it is like directed towards ARMY. To me it feels more like it's directed towards themselves, because the times I turned away from you, they didn't turn away from ARMY, but you can turn away from your own fear and from your own self, basically, right? You can run away from yourself, but harmonies. Right, so they're talking about their own pain. They say that the pain I have is hypocritical because you shouldn't feel any, basically like this thing where like celebrities shouldn't be entitled to feel any pain because they have such a great life and they are rich and whatever, like all of that bullshit that people are saying. Did you hear that? So beautiful. Sounds so good. Well, I'm glad I finally listened to it. It's a really interesting song actually, because it is very out of the usual, but then again there's no usual for BTS, but it was very, like I said, it sounded very heavy and very like the beat was quite dramatic. The music itself was quite dramatic and it was really kind of like slow but intense. And I feel like the lyrics actually can be interpreted in many different ways. It could be like the pain that exists around the world, you know, like Weltschmerz, like I said. It could be your pain, ARMY's pain that we're feeling. But I don't think that that's actually the case. I feel it's more like a song to promise to yourself that you stay truthful and speak your truth. Like they will stay truthful to themselves and not swallow their pain, but just like speak out and continue making music and express themselves in that way. I feel it's more personal to them rather than being the voice of ARMY, you know what I mean? But yeah, that one would surely be interesting to see live on stage, definitely. What are your thoughts on the lyrics? I'd be interested to see how you interpret them. And I like, as I said like many times before, I really like with BTS songs that the lyrics are open enough so that you can put your own spin, your own interpretation on it. And I feel like that is serves a concrete purpose, because each individual who listens to the song will be able to then take the lyrics in a way that is most comforting for them, if that makes sense. Anyway, thanks for listening. I was listening. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.